Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lily's Artistic Jewelry Design channel. My name is Lily and welcome to the channel. And if there's any new viewers watching, welcome to the channel. Before I go into any design minds, I always like to start off by reading a blessing from my book of blessings. And hope that it will be passed on to someone else and someone will pass it on to someone else. It goes on to say, Then came Peter to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me? And I forgive him till 7 times. Jesus said unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7. Come from out the book of Matthew 18:21 through 22. Matthew 18:21 through 22. It goes on to say, Father God, we know that to receive the blessing of healing, the heart must be open. But when we are mad, we close off the heart as if it were a prison. Remind us that a heart that is shut cannot receive understanding, acceptance, and renewal. Even though we feel angry, we must keep the heart's door slightly ajar, so your grace can enter and fulfill our darkness with the light of hope. Never get so angry until that you shut your heart off completely. You always want to keep your heart slightly ajar so that some blessings can come into your life and you be blessed. This concludes our blessing reading for today. Now, before I start this bracelet, we're going to be making a wrap bracelet from the Bargain Bead Box of Glacier Glimmers. Some of the components are mine, some are not. Like this one is my art glass bead that I made, and we got some little Celtic crosses here we're going to be putting on there. The rest is all Bargain Bead Box. Before we go on into the design, my last video, I had to be rushed off the video. I was rushed into the hospital. I was dealing with some serious health issues and scares, and I was in a lot of pain. When I got to the hospital, they ran tests, MRIs, CAT scans, and everything. Come to find out, I had obstruction of bowel. I had pancreatitis, and I had problems with my gallbladder. I had what they call cholesterol stones, not gallbladder stones, but cholesterol stones. That means my cholesterol was inflamed, which was causing some major complications in my health. Well, they had to end up doing emergency surgery to get the infection under control and then to do the actual gallbladder removal surgery. So that was the reason for the abrupt ending in the last video. Sometimes life happens like that unexpectedly, which was unexpected to me. I knew some things was going on with my health. Couldn't quite put my finger on it. I just know that I was in pain all the time. So if you notice that there is something different in your health, please do not hesitate to seek professional health care advice. Make an appointment with your doctor, seek some medical advice immediately. Right now, I'm in the stage of recovery. Tomorrow will be my 7th day post-op, which means 7 days after my surgery, I'm still recovering. Something like this takes a while for the body to heal and, snap back. So I'm taking it easy, one day at a time, doing what's necessary. I have physical therapy at home. The hospital staff was wonderful to me. I was at Henry Ford, so they were wonderful nurses and nurses aides that I had. That was part of my care team. My husband was a very supportive husband. But through it all that, while I was in the hospital, I ended up coding twice. Yes, you heard me right. I coded twice. And all I can say is that, but God. Every time I coded, He brought me back. And all I can say is thank you, God, because He keep on sustaining me and He keep on keeping me alive. Because my time here on earth is not done. I still have work to do for the kingdom of heaven. So if anyone have put out prayers, if you want to know what's going on, I said I was going to give an update. This is the update. So without further ado, we're going to get off into this wrap bracelet. I tell you, going through gallbladder surgery, there's some things you can eat, some things you can't eat when your gallbladder is removed. So I'm learning that. I have what we call now a healthy lifestyle change. Okay, I have the first part with one of the coils here wrapped already. So I will go over the materials with you. We got the wire wrap, memory wire. We're going to be putting some chain on it from Bargain Bead Box. This is Hyper Elegant Steel Figaro chain. We're going to be putting on that. Some blue lace agate. Some sea opal. Blue lace agate. And we have some Alexandrite. Chevron barrel beads. We have some Celtic crosses, some Stardust silver spacers. And these clear ones right here come from my own stash. These are clear AB glass round beads. And we have some white frosted matte beads in between them from the Bargain Bead Box. Now right here we have the, let me just get them out. Right here, that light blue right there, we have the crystal-faceted rondel beads and powder blue. So these are powder blue. That's right here by the chevrons. Those are powder blue. And then we have the agates, Alexandrites, blue lace agate rounds, and the column beads. And right here we have, on here, we have faceted round crystals that come from my own stash right there. And the little bitty itty ones come from the Bargain Bead Box. And those are the aquamarine faceted that's in between the rounds right there. Please pay no never mind to my nails. No, life happens and sometimes you're not able to always get, your little treatments done to your nails and your toes and your hair and everything. When life throws you a boomerang like that. Because my main concern is my health right now. It's not about my hair, my nails, my pedicure, my manicure. It's about getting my body well. Getting well and eating right. Because if you don't eat right, things will catch up with you real quick. So we got one ring on. As you can see, it's closed off. So I got my loop right there. It's closed off. So I got one round already done. So that ring is already done. Now what you see before me, this is Sequoia Buddy by Louisa at Misty Moon Designs. I will leave the link in the description box below. This is actually a guide to help you with your necklaces. They'll also help you with your bracelets. Her kit comes with memory wire, the coil buddy guidance system. It also comes with some stoppers to go on your thing. It comes with 4 magic rods with the stoppers, with a bag of stoppers. And it's a pretty good system. It's almost foolproof because you know exactly where your center bead is going to lay. Doing that middle line right there, that's where your center bead is going to lay. Each one of these lines on the side represents the millimeters, which also equals into the circumference. So 65 millimeters is 8.03 inches circumference. 60 millimeters is 7.42 inches circumference. I always make my braces 7.42 circumference. Okay, I always do that because it would accommodate up to a 7.5, 7 wrists, depending on the person. Some people have bigger wrists, so then that way, if they have a bigger wrist, you go to the 8.03 inch circumference. So this first line here, that's 55, that's only 6.8 inch circumference. Then you go to the next one, that's 7.42 circumference. You go to the last one, and that's 65 circumference. So really, if you want to make a necklace, you carry it all the way out to this last line. If you want to make a necklace. So you make 2 of your rods. Those two last lines right there. And that will put you at about 16 inches. 16.6 inches. But you're always supposed to measure your necklaces from the inside, not the outside. You know, just FYI. A lot of people don't know that. Okay, I'm trying to get that straightened out. So now we're going to do we're going to work on this one, which has the barrel beads, also has the powder blue faceted crystals, the stardust spacers, it has the Celtic cross, and it also has, let me see what else it has on here, also bead caps. So let's take one end off. Let's see which end I want to take off first. La, 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 la. We're going to put that right there. And take this end off first. Take the stopper off on that end. And we're going to gather 3 beads. We're going to flip that over. And we are going to start threading on our beads. And I just heard one drop. No, I gotta find it. Okay, there we go. So So we have the ice blue on there. And we have the silver stardust spacer. Another powder blue. I just shakes it on down. Okay, then we need a bead cap. So I'm just taking them off the rod. Turns that way the bead rests inside. Get a chevron. Another bead cap, turn the face forward. Hope everyone is doing well. Having a wonderful Valentine's Day. My wedding anniversary was the 10th. So I made it home just in time from the hospital to celebrate my wedding anniversary. So that was a blessing. Okay, let's scoop this on down. And one thing you want to do, you want to make sure that you got things on here tight in the end. You want to make sure all your beads is tight. I'm just going to scoot this over so you can see more of what I'm doing. Okay, now I need another bead cap. Another chevron bead. Now when you get to some other rods that I got a string on, those probably would be fast forwarded. Just so you can see the process, at least the process, without me going off camera doing it. I would rather you see what I'm doing, even if it's at a fast pace, you will see it. Okay, we got the powder blue, stardust, the pattern is just going to repeat itself with this one. So remember, if it's going to repeat itself, the film will be, the video will be fast forward. And I will put it in a fast-paced mode. Once again, go in, tighten this up. Some people like doing these memory wire wrap bracelets, just at a random pattern. Me, I prefer to have a pattern down. So far that's what we got. I think it's gonna look very nice. Get another bead cap, chevron bead. The reason why they call it chevron because it has that pattern of chevron, almost like a zigzag shape. Yes, my voice is still off a little. Just in case you're wondering, this is in in battle with all these respiratory infections. Okay, now we're coming across the Celtic cross. And you feed it from the side like that. I thought these little crosses would go good with the design since it says Celtic. Woven knots. Let's put a Celtic cross in there as well. Okay, now another spacer bead. Another cross. Another blue glass faceted bead. It's just the powder blue. So right now this pattern is going to repeat itself, and the tape will be sped up till I hit the next rod. So we're going to put on the Alexandrite and the blue, and the cornflower blue. So the cornflower blue, Alexandrite will start the next ring with. So Alexandrite, cornflower blue. That Alexandrite is so pretty. Alexandrite. I'm trying to take off 3 at a time to make it a little easier on myself. It don't look like it's quite going that way, people. If you hear some gurgling in the back noise, that's my stomach. It has to get used to what's going on. So used to eating everything and anything, and now it's being restricted. I've been put on a low fats, low sugar, low sodium, and low cholesterol lifestyle change. I'm just going to call it a lifestyle change because it's just going to have to be a lifestyle change for me. To me, this is not a diet. It is a matter of a lifestyle change that will benefit my health. So here lately I've been making me some healthy meals with chicken and fish and turkey, which is alright with me. Those things I like anyway. As long as it's baked, grilled, or steamed. So there we have the Alexandrite and the cornflower blue. Swivel it on around. Like I say, getting to the center part, my focal beaded that I made in art glass class. Let's see about that. I might put on the other bead instead of that one. Just as pretty as well. I just thought it was too light of a color blue. Okay, let's put on the Stardust spacer bead. Also, while you're watching, if this is the type of content you like, please do not hesitate to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Your patronage is very much well appreciated. Also, leave a comment in the comment section. Whether it's just to say hello, I do acknowledge people's comments. I really do. And now we got the bead cap on there going in backwards, so I'm having to just ease it around here. It's not like those other bead caps. Just seeing where this is going to end up laying. That bigger bead needs to be in the front here. So I'm going to have to take these off. I thought it was going to lay according to the guide, or I thought it was going to lay it in, but it's not going to do that. It's going to be towards the back. It looked like it was going to be towards the back. Okay. That's the back to me. I need for it to land up in here. Yes, this was all mapped out on my rods, but it didn't look like it was gonna. It didn't like this rod was gonna come out exactly like I needed it to. Okay. It's my front. I'm almost to that front mark. Trying to concentrate here to see exactly how it's gonna lay with this particular ring on this memory wire. I probably had it right the first time, but we'll see. Because I'm looking at where my back is at. Okay. No, I had that right there. Cornflower blue. And the Alexandrite. Okay, let's see what this is gonna lay. I have to turn it this way. I have to have it facing towards me the way that I know this person should be laying. Okay, let's put on the focal bead at this point. So we got a spatial bead cap going on now. I'm sorry, sometimes there is just no easy way that you can do a memory wire to show you all exactly what I'm doing. You just have to trust the process. Okay, here goes the define the moment. Now this is a glass bead that I made in art glass bead class with a certain technique called the fret. This is what we call a pillow bead. This is a lot of glass. It has shades of blue and purple and white. It almost looks like it's gray in there, but that's just the way that the fret fired off in the fire on the torch. So when you put it on there and you burn it off and you melt it in there, and that's what color comes out. The fret is like purple, gray, and blue mixed with a little white. You melt it down and it gives this effect. Only thing is my footprint is a little off. My center hole, which is we call it the footprint, is a little off. Okay. So now I'm going to let you all see so far what I have. So far this is what we have. So in a way things didn't quite line up the way I wanted them to. But they'll work. So I think I'm satisfied with the polka bead. Now we gotta put on the other bead cap. So when I get to the other side of this ring, just to finish this ring off, I'm going to fast forward that part as well. That way this video is not so long. Just doing a memoir bracelet can be long. But then again, a lot of my videos are long. There's nothing new with lately. And that's still Stardust. Now we're on the other side. Enjoy the music while I speed up the video. Okay, now let's move it to the 1, 2, 3. Let's move it to the 4th ring. Actually, that ring could have stopped right there. Where the bow was at. Okay, that could stop right there. Okay. Now we're going to put on the blue lace agate with the opal. Let's start with the sea opal. Blue lace agate. Sea opal. Another blue lace agate, except it was in a column form, almost like a round barrel bead shape. Seafoam opal, blue lace agate, another seafoam opal, and the patterns is going to repeat itself with the opals and the blue lace. Until we get to the end to see how that's gonna look. So we're going to take off one stopper, 3 beads. So we got the clear AB. So we're going to finish up with the clear. So we got the clear. We got the little frosted, white frosted. You see it better when I put it on there. Another clear AB. Maybe round drop there. Let me just turn my rods around that way. Be easier for me to pull it off. Another white frosted. Another clear. White frosted. The pattern is just going to repeat itself. Nothing wild and outlandish. This reminds you of Frozen. This necklace. So we're just gonna call it a Frozen inspired bracelet. I'm trying to let it go. See, my bed, been down there. Okay. Chip beads on here. Let's just spread them out. See what we're working with here. You never know what you're gonna get until you do it. The main thing should probably have to just be a little bit more. Focus on your bead, make on your beading placement. I just want all chip beads up here. So we're just going with all chip beads right here, the last layer. The last ring, we get chip beads. I'm just picking out some good chip beads here to put on here. I made me a turkey salad. Something that's low fat and low healthy. But what you're gonna do is either alternative, eat healthy or be laid down to rest. And I think that's a very easy question to answer. I added on the Celtic knots. It's charms that's dangling off of it. So this is the Celtic knot bracelet that goes to the Celtic knot necklace. Bye-bye and be blessed.